All right. Uprising episode 5, starting off with the Intercontinental Championship No More Contenders match, where the winner gets to face John Spyro at Loomis. Gonna kick it off, start the entrances, and all 8 men will be in the ring all at once. We could have added 2 more people into the matchup and just made it a Royal Rumble style match, but I decided not to. That's a possibility. Eight competitors in the ring with only one way to win, and that's to be the last man standing as you throw your other opponents over the top rope. And making his way to the ring first, Jay Jones looking to get another shot at that Intercontinental Championship.
The following contest is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jay Jones.
Both hunters in the chat at the same time. That's a interesting aspect. Of course, Jay Jones, I believe the last time he had an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship was back at Wrestle War, where he was in a triple threat with John Spyro and I believe FD3. And it was inside of a Hell in a Cell. We don't have battle royals very often here in VPW, so it's a different idea, a different feeling when coming into this one. Jesus. Former VPW Phantom Champion Brandon Alexander makes his way to the ring. Of course, Brandon, not only former Phantom Champion with that title reign, unfortunately for him, coming to an end due to Alaric at Crossfire, but he's a former tag team champion, 3-time tag champ, I believe.
Weighing in at 193 pounds, Brandon Alexander.
Former 3-time tag champ and also a former world heavyweight champion back in 2020. He's never held the Intercontinental Championship in his career in VPW. He's been in VPW since January of 2019 and has not held any other gold except for the tag and that World Championship reign recently. And obviously the Phantom title, though it is listed as an official reign, it's not a recognized championship. However, the title is similarly to the FTW title, not recognized by VPW as an official championship, but it could have been defended one way or another. Now, another man who's had some issues lately, Elijah Maverick, he's had one hell of a time against the Gentleman's Club,
And
whether it be
representing the
Hunter,
Living
Jay, or
Legends,
Will
from
separately, he's had a lot of
Manhattan,
issues with
New
them.
York, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Brawler, Elijah Maverick.
Elijah Maverick has had a lot of problems with the Gentleman's Club, and last week we saw Gentleman's Club defeat Elijah Maverick and Avenged in the first round match, the first match of the first round in the tournament for the Trios Championships. Of course, Avenged was hired by Elijah Maverick specifically for that reason, to try to take out Gentleman's Club, and it ended up with Elijah Maverick not getting what he wanted. So tonight he has another opportunity to do so if he's able to take out Will O'Connor and secure the Intercontinental Championship matchup. Packed house here tonight. As you see our fans here in attendance awaiting the next entrant. As Dalton Thunder, another man who hasn't held singles gold yet, or gold in general in VPW, but he's gotten very close to the gold. As of right now, his positioning in the Intercontinental rankings is decent enough. He's ranked number 3, technically number 2, as he's tied with Hunter Quinn with 26 points. Hunter Quinn obviously not in this matchup due to already having the Hardcore Championship, the Tag Championships, and possibly could be involved in that Trios matchup at the pay-per-view. So we don't want to overbook a single person for the pay-per-view. Of course, the Trios tournament, I don't know if I've announced it, the final matchup in the tournament, if you were to go through, the 2 teams that go through will face off in a tag team ladder match, where the winners will have to unhook a briefcase that holds 3 championships inside of it that they'll have to just move on with. Okay, but Jay Jones, he made his way out earlier. He's ranked number 4, technically 3, with 25 points. I believe the man coming out next is Justice Stone. He's ranked number 5 with 23 points. Brandon Alexander already out, number 6 with 13. Will O'Connor is ranked 8 with 4 points. Elijah Maverick, bottom of the rankings, tied with J-Rain with 0 points in singles action. Won the 0 points thing doesn't mean they haven't won a match necessarily. It just means that they won a match or lost a match. Every match lost, you lose 1 point. Every match won, you get 2 points. Every time you do a promo, you get a promo before and after the show. You get 1 point per promo. Justice Stone already been to this game before. He's had the Intercontinental Championship once before. He never lost the championship. He was forced to relinquish it when he won the World Championship. He's held the World Championship twice. He's also a former tag team champion. I believe 2-time tag champion. He and Brandon Alexander are going to be in the Trios tournament as well. However, the Intercontinental title match will be on day 2, whereas the Trios tournament match will be on day 1. And now Will O'Connor, former hardcore champion and 1/3 of Gentlemen's Club, makes his way to the ring here.
And from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Will O'Connor.
Will O'Connor, like I said, former hardcore champion, won the championship in a ladder match. Oh, forgot that. Won the championship in a ladder match, so he does have experience with ladders come the Trios tournament matchup if he gets to the pay-per-view with Gentlemen's Club.
That's it. Oh!
Got a decent amount of people in this matchup with championship history. However, out of everyone in this matchup, only 2 people in this match have held the hardcore championship. Only 2 people in this match have held the hardcore championship, but 5 of the 8 competitors in this match, or sorry, 4, I meant 4, not 5, I don't know why I said 5. 4 of the people in this matchup have held a championship in VPW. I was looking at 2 matches at once, I think, is the problem there. Now it comes former VPW champion, multiple time world champion, and open weight champion at one point, which is now the United States Championship once again.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, Ace Reeves.
Ace Reeves recently cutting ties completely with Avenge, but he's not finished with them. Similarly to how Elijah Maverick is not finished with Gentlemen's Club, we could see Ace Reeves and Elijah Maverick. Wait, where the hell did everybody else go? Everyone's gone off the ringside area. No, okay, anyways. Ace Reeves not done with Elijah Maverick, and neither is Elijah Maverick with Ace or Will O'Connor. And of course, Gentlemen's Club probably not done with Ace Reeves after all the stuff they put Gentlemen's Club through in the recent months before Ace Reeves got dropped off by them. And I believe our final competitor making his way to the ring here, the most recent hardcore champion before Hunter Quinn,
And
Trevor Hannibal.
From Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, the hardcore icon, Trevor Hannibal.
Now, Trevor Hannibal not signed to Legacy, but getting an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship nonetheless as an undrafted roster member. The biggest reason he's getting that opportunity is because this match is taking place on Uprising, a cross-promotional show. Trevor Hannibal has had 2 matches so far at VPW, and one of them was a winning effort against Hunter, another member of Gentlemen's Club, as you can tell. Gentlemen's Club really sinking their way into every single nook and cranny of VPW at this point. And his second matchup was a losing effort to Hunter Quinn for the Hardcore Championship. And the match is beginning, and it's absolute chaos right off the bat. Brandon going after Elijah. Takes him down, and Justice Stone for the belly-to-belly. He went for it, but it gets blocked, and it's just chaos. Neckbreaker by O'Connor. My prediction here, and I know that it's really early on in this matchup. I think Ace Reeves might have this one in the bag as Justice Stone makes his way back in the ring. And Brandon Alexander with a dive onto Maverick. I think Ace Reeves has this one in the bag personally. is now Brandon reverses with the DDT, and Ace Reeves knocks himself off the top from the powerbomb position and crossroads him, and the neckbreaker again by O'Connor. The toss and the V-trigger. Oh, my pick might be on the verge of elimination. No, reverses. Getting back in, not letting Trevor get him out of the ring here. The Enziguri, and we just keep going. A lot of stuff to commentate here. A lot of stuff happening. The camera keeps changing on to Elijah Maverick, who's just unraveling the face of Brandon Alexander. Both Brandon and Stone there, teammates, former tag champs together, and also former members of Clergy, current members of Exile together. And they'll be in that Trios tournament matchup, I believe, next week. As Trevor Hannibal sent to the outside by Will O'Connor, but O'Connor now able to get out the other former hardcore champion in this matchup. Sends Trevor over the top rope. Oh, Trevor! No, Trevor's he's able to get, oh my God, he's back in the ring. Just barely. Will O'Connor tried his best to use the momentum of hitting the ropes to knock him off the ropes, but it did not work as now Hannibal sends the knee into the face, I believe. Oh, and Brandon Alexander's gone. Didn't see how it happened, but it happened nonetheless. Now Justice Stone getting attacked on two fronts here. I think Elijah Maverick may have eliminated Brandon, and now Stone targeting Elijah. Ace Reeves going after Will O'Connor. Of course, like I said, they all have a little bit of history against each other, but Brandon, well, not Brandon, sorry, Ace isn't here for the history lessons. He's here to have a matchup and get a shot at that Intercontinental Championship, which Justice Stone just saved himself from getting eliminated from. Oh, wait a minute, ducks. Well, dodges out of the way of that uppercut, catches with a knee to the face, and now Dalton Thunder and Ace Reeves going at it, I believe, for the first time ever. There's a little malfunction there as the roads are getting blocked. Dalton on the ropes. Ace Reeves, Hurricane Rana over the ropes, and Dalton Thunder's out.
Has been eliminated.
And Elijah, oh, takes Will's head off. With a clothesline, and there's a knee from Jones. They're paired up here. Stone with a neck breaker on Trevor. And out goes Elijah Maverick. Once again, Gentlemen's Club taking Maverick out of the game. This has got to be eating that man up inside, that every time he gets an opportunity at something, the Gentlemen's Club members take him out. Oh! My pick's gone. Ace Reeves is gone. Stone has O'Connor for a snap suplex. Is now Hannibal getting caught by Stone as well for a snap suplex also. Stone sets its sights on O'Connor, who's already gotten an elimination in this matchup. Sends him over the ropes. Oh, and Will O'Connor's out. He actually completed the task that Will tried to do earlier on. Trevor captures into the spine buster. Oh, the chops land, but no, the second one blocked, and Jay Northern Light suplexes him. The roundhouse gets blocked, and a kick to the inner leg there, chop to the chest. Tries for that right hand, sets him on the ropes. Oh, Jay Jones is gone! A little payback, or not payback, deja vu for me, as that's exactly what happened to Brandon Alexander at Redemption in the Rumble matchup where Jay Jones won. Oh, Trevor, power bomb. Is he gonna send him over the ropes? Nope, on the last ride. Trevor has a massive opportunity here. Sets him on the ropes. Oh, Stone reverses though. And then knee to the face. Stone has one person left in his way. He's already gotten one elimination against Ace. One person standing in the way, setting Trevor on the ropes here. Clotheslines him to the floor, and Justice Stone is going to take on John Spyro for the Intercontinental Championship once again. I think this is again, at least. Oh, what the hell? 5 gifted subs. Thank you,
winner,
Dustin Weaver.
Stone.
Much appreciated. And that is gifted subs to Georgie Mack, Quincy, Hunter, Christy, and Brandon. You all get to pick a game for me to play from Game Pass now. Nonetheless, we move on to our second match of the evening as we once again are determining a number 1 contender for a championship, this time for the Women's Championship. Oh. All right, start the match. I need to write down the names of the people that just won those gifted subs there. So I don't forget. Hunter, and was that it? Hunter, Christy, and Georgie. All right. Anyways, this matchup here is for the number 1 contender spot for the Women's World Championship. The winner of this one will take on Sophia Winters at Loomis.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Milan, Italy, T.
And I don't know about you guys, but for me, this is a match I have been waiting for. Tilly Barker, someone who recently, or as recently as a few months ago, started employing suplexes and more amateur wrestling techniques into their style. Whereas Alice Howell doesn't have the amateur wrestling part, but loves to suplex people across the ring. And in one singular night, they hit over 20 suplexes total in 2 separate matches. So basically a variety of suplexes added out to about 10 suplexes each in 2 different matches. And I think tonight we're going to see one hell of a fight between 2 incredible competitors. Of course, both competitors in this matchup, former champions, Tilly, former pure champion, and Alice, the former world champion. Both of them were champions at the same time on different brands. But now that there's the television championship in play for Future Foundation, the world championship represents both brands at once. And we could see that come into play even further when you consider that one of these two has to represent VPW as a whole on that division. Of course, Alice Howell, similarly to Sophia Winters, very dominant as a champion, but as soon as that reign ended, she struggled a little bit to get her footing back. Tilly Barker, also very similar. As champion, very competitive, very dominant matchups, but as soon as they lost the championship, it started to go downhill. But luckily for Tilly, they have picked it back up and gotten back in gear. Alice right now is 9-4. and Tilly is 12-9. Of course, Tilly has a few months advantage on Alice Howell as a VPW competitor. Tilly Barker we see here before us on this show is very different than the Tilly Barker we saw in their debut. And the Alice Howell we see right now is the same dominant Alice Howell we've seen since her debut. She stayed consistent and stayed in her game, and she's looking to keep it going here tonight. Speaking of what's going on tonight, our partners LGF, I think they're still live, or they could be just ending their show not too long ago. They might have just ended their show, but nonetheless, check them out if you get a chance to, whether it's the past broadcast or on their weekly shows, War Tides and Lions Den, as Tilly Barker with some nice chops on the much larger opponent. We get some slowed down strikes to the stomach there by Alice. Alice for the first suplex of the match, the belly to belly. I need a counter. We got two. And, oh, I thought we were about to see three, but Alice changes up the game and she knocks Tilly down with that neckbreaker combo. Two suplexes by Alice make it three. On the way, another belly to belly, or an exploder more so. Goes out of the way, does Tilly. Gets caught though for, oh no, not another suplex because Tilly blocks. Tilly goes behind, sweeps the leg. Dropping that exposed kneecap to the back of the head. Of course, Tilly knows that they have the disadvantage in this matchup. Oh my! Are you kidding me? Tilly Barker with a senton on the back of Alice Howell. I didn't even know that was a thing. But misses the second knee attempt, blocks the clothesline, goes behind, and the first Tilly suplex there, a tiger suplex by Barker. So I think it's 3-1 right now. Catches the knee. Oh, and it's now 4-1 on the suplex counter. Neckbreaker and a butterfly suplex, so it's 5-1 on suplexes. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see two competitors who wanted this match to be over and done with this. Now Alice going for the torture rack on Barker. She has Tilly locked in this hold, but Tilly with an elbow in the, again, that's right to the eye almost. Tilly gets the grapple and a gut wrench suplex, so that's a 5-2. Oh, the lariat! And now we know what's coming. The knee to the gut, and should be seeing that Tazplex. Oh, wait a minute! 6-2. The gut wrench and the cover. 1, 2, no. Come around for number 7 with that angle slam, and right up against the ropes there on the cover. Tilly gets up, the right, and no, now it's 6-3, but that Tazplex, 1, 2, no. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. I love the game of chess that we're seeing, these suplexes, and number 7 by Alice. And now Alice taking a time off from the suplexes for a powerbomb into the buckle there. So he gets, oh, boot to the face there. Flips her over. Oh, submission. Locked in, the rings of Saturn. Notice how they have the weight on the shoulder blades there rather than leaning completely over. That's the way we just saw Alice reverse that hold, is exactly how people usually do the hold. Oh, wait a minute. Number 4 by Barker. 7-4. They're going for the cover. 1, 2. No. Barker lifts her up. Oh, got caught though. Alice, another 8-4. She covers. 1, 2, 3. That was quick. It was not easy though. Tilly fought hard as hell to get in this matchup and get some retribution in a little bit for those suplexes. But that's exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see these two throwing each other around the ring, dropping each other as hard as they possibly could. And that's exactly what I got, and that's exactly what you guys got to see in this matchup. And I'm happy that we got to see it, but I can't wait to see it again. Nonetheless, Alice Howell will take on Sophia Winters for, I believe, a second time coming at Loomis. Can't wait for that either. But next up, our main event. I remember to do it this time because these matches go way too slow. So let's get those finishers and signatures going. Okay. It's Prestige versus All Arkham Rejects, correct. Hunter, the reason why you didn't know he existed is because he's a completely new creation.
The contest is a 6-man tag team match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 674 pounds.
All Arkham Rejects, they're here to party here. And we got Joe Lloyd leading the pack with Nolan Hopkins on the left and Carmelo Talos on the right. I think that's his last name. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, he was just made for the tournament, and yeah, he hasn't even had a match before. However, I don't know what the in-canon reason for the character would be. However, this is his first matchup in VPW, so we're just going to go with that. However, a team that we do know very well. We know all 3 members that are represented here tonight very well. As
And their opponents
Enzo Sammartino
at a
makes his
combined weight of
return front and center there.
811 pounds.
Matt Bailey on the left and Philip Sheffield on the right. Coming off of a big win on Uprising as Matt Bailey defeated Christian Blake. And we're going to see how this aspect of the team works. We've never really seen all 3 members of Prestige work in VPW. We've only ever seen them work separate as 2 different teams, with Scott Osborne being a part of that other team there. Enzo Sammartino patiently walking to the ring and sipping on that water. Of course, the 2 members you see on screen at the moment just fist bump. Former 4-time tag champs together. Enzo Sammartino, the only member of the Prestige in VPW who has never won a championship. Of course, Scott Osborne, a former Intercontinental Championship holder. Like I said, the Prestige as a whole have that 4-time reign or 4-time record with the tag championships, but Enzo Sammartino was never a part of that listing of 4-time. As a matter of fact, I think every single reign from the Prestige's 4 times holding the championships was Philip and Matt. Their first reign as champs, I believe, came at the hands of Bulletproof. And I believe their last time holding the championships came as they took out Jacob Wells and Justice Stone. Here we go. Bailey starting off with Joe here. Sets him in the ropes. Big rights, but an elbow to the face. Goes for the chop. And this should go a lot quicker than the last trios match with the different setting there. That brainbuster. I'll explain it later, because the other incarnations of Clergy were less about championships, more about like infighting, I guess. Oh, Enzo Sammartino charges over to the corner, but does nothing. Lets Joe Lloyd get that strike in. It is about respect for the most part between the Prestige, and I guess Enzo thought he was going to go do something, but changed his mind, allowing a little bit of sign of respect here between the two teams. Is Matt Bailey now caught by Nolan Hopkins with that DDT. Springboard into the moonsault. If Nolan Hopkins here if he's not careful, some of that Taco Bell might come out of him if he does another springboard suplex like that. Or not springboard suplex, springboard moonsault. I can only imagine what a springboard suplex would look like. However, Philip Sheffield in the ring stomping on the face of the opponent here. Now he's going to the top rope in the corner and drops the knee. That was a straight drop down to the stomach. And at this point, I'm almost thinking I should recommend that Nolan should be wearing the brown pants. Nolan blocks that chop. Kick to the gut here as he rolls him into a neckbreaker, takes down with that. It's a beautiful neckbreaker as he lifts him up once again. Oh, and the spinning heel kick. Cover attempted here. One. Oh, it's an immediate rope break. Wait a minute. Oh, Joe Lloyd, for no reason, whatsoever, just ran across the ring and knocked Enzo off the apron. That was a targeted attack right there. Nolan choke slams him. Gets to the apron here. And he defended himself. That was amazing. But Matt Bailey was able to get tagged in during that little distraction. Bailey now snap suplexes Nolan Hopkins and tags Phillip back in. Enzo's not having a good time right now. And neither is Phillip Sheffield as he eats the knee to the face. Now taking some elbows to the face. Off the ropes goes Joe in the clothesline. Going to the outside. He's looking for the phenomenal forearm. I forget what he calls it, but he's going to hit it. Plants the elbow to the face. Now planting elbows into the shoulders. Right towards the neck of Phillip Sheffield. He's now the pin. And Enzo breaks it up. Enzo gets caught here by Joe, but Joe's going to send him over the rope and knocking Bailey off the ropes too. Prestige showed a sign of respect to All Arkham Rejects, and they're showing zero respect back to the Prestige, which is currently leading to... Ow. Oh, Joe Lloyd had to get out of the ring after smacking his head off the buckle, and Enzo wants in. However, Joe Lloyd does not care what Enzo wants. Sends him onto the apron here. Locks the head and the spike pile driver. Goes off the bottom for that senton. Things are looking up for not Gentlemen's Club, God damn it. All Arkham Rejects is Carmelo makes his way to the ring for the first time. Off the ropes. Big boy senton. Out of the top rope. And the big splash. And he says, "I'm blown up, kid. You get back in." This is Nolan Hopkins back in the matchup. Lifts up Enzo. Good look up by Enzo though. Catches him with a grapple, and now half and half suplex. No, gets reversed into an arm drag. Enzo. Oh, the stomp to the chest there. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 as Phillip Sheffield stopped just ahead of the cover. Misses the super kick there, chop to the chest. Nolan sends him out of the ring as he seemingly didn't want to get out. Out of the ring goes Enzo, sets him on the apron. Forearm to the face, and now Nolan Hopkins on Sammartino with the suplex on the apron. Prestige usually a well-oiled unit here, not doing so well. Oh, wait a minute. Nolan just going after Phillip for seemingly no reason whatsoever. He was minding his own business, driving the forearm into the chest as Matt Bailey struggles to get back in position there, and Nolan catches Enzo around the back. Things are not looking good for Prestige whatsoever in this matchup. Enzo, oh wait a minute, Enzo! Powerbomb! And now the camel clutch on Carmelo. Carmelo not damaged enough at all to get taken out by that. And a butterfly spin out suplex there. Nolan Hopkins now back in. He's going to the top rope. Could be that Swanton or Frog Splash, whatever it is he does. Oh no, a big splash misses. Enzo chopping the chest now, turns it around and takes out the knee. Wise decision to get out of there right now. Tags in Bailey, who hasn't really been in the match much since the start of the match. And hits a spine buster on Hopkins and now goes for the cover off of that. Only one count is the breakup by Carmelo there. Oh, wait a minute, turns him around. And the Rainmaker. Hitting the non-legal man with a Rainmaker, and he just gets right back up. Carmelo maybe new to the business here because he just took a finisher and stood right up. Oh my, the knee to the face. Oh, tries for, I think, a spine buster on the big man Enzo here, but he blocks it. And the backdrop driver. Tags Bailey back in, who's going to allow Nolan to get that tag to Carmelo, who's already been hit with that. With both, oh, wait a minute. Fireman carry. Gut buster. And now the senton. Tags in Lloyd. Picks up the opponent here and grabs ahead, and now the hatch and just driving the knee into the chest there multiple times. Now kicks to the back. All Arkham rejects on a different level right now. They're definitely. Why do I have to say things like that just before they do something stupid? The elbow to the back, roll to the face, and now a lariat takedown. Phillip ducks under the chop, catches Carmelo here with a suplex. And the knee to the face, or I think it was an enziguri more so. One, and the breakup by Nolan, who's getting attacked here by Bailey, who sends him to the outside. I believe Matt Bailey might still be attacking Nolan Hopkins on the outside. That is a possibility, but I'm not sure. The salt of the earth locked in here. No, Nolan's able to get back up. Oh, and he tried to go after Nolan, who for some reason got in the ring and got a little bit of an issue. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he couldn't stop him. The powerbomb to the floor, but an enziguri as he turns around. Joe Lloyd, oh, wait a minute. Reversal by Phillip. And a snap suplex. Sheffield trying to get out of the ring. He gets Bailey tagged in. Nolan Hopkins back up to his feet. Bailey catches him, sending him over the rope and to the floor on the side of Phillip Sheffield, but he doesn't want any part. Oh, my God. Oh, payback here. Absolute receipt. No doubt about it. Nolan Hopkins doing this exact thing to Matt Bailey earlier, or Phillip Sheffield earlier, and now Matt Bailey getting a little bit on Nolan. Oh, wait a minute, Sister Abigail by Lloyd. 1, 2, no. This could be it. Joe Lloyd's trying to finish the matchup on Bailey here, and another one. 1, 2. And Phillip able to break up that pin. A little distracted by the, oh, wait a minute, Omega driver. Carmelo tagged in. He could be given the pin here. 1, 2, no! Bailey able to kick out at 2, and I was just a bit early on my count. That was on me. Now the right and the left, they just keep coming. The boot to the gut, and the jawbreaker is Matt Bailey's left all alone there. Oh, wait a minute, Enzo getting in the ring now. Big caught with a T-bone. Oh, but the size of Enzo Sammartino getting in the way is now that camel clutch locked in on Carmelo. Could this be it? Could we see a tap here? No, he's able to break out of it once again on Bailey and lifts him up, but Bailey with some elbows to the side of the head. Oh, the dragon suplex. Tries to bring him to the corner, but an elbow to a gut stops that attempt. Snap suplex. No, wait a minute. Bailey dropping down behind. Waistlock into the German suplex. Now Enzo getting back in the matchup here. Oh, the enziguri lands. But Enzo right back up to his feet, or tried to at least, for the butterfly suplex by Carmelo. Elbow drop into the inner knee there, and now just driving the fist into the knee of Enzo Sammartino. And again going back at it. Assist rally on Sammartino. Cover, 1, 2, and a kick out and a breakup. Everyone distracted outside except for Carmelo on the apron there. And Joe takes him to the buckle. Our first official tag maneuver of the night. Oh, we're not going to be able to see it. Surprised no one is busted open at this point, knowing how these matches usually go. Catches that second kick. And a suplex on Carmelo. Speaking of suplexes, a nice gut-wrench suplex by Enzo. Of course, there's got to be a counter for the suplexes by Prestige here, but I'm not keeping count. It's not their gimmick. Up on the shoulders. Into the Michinoku driver. Cover, 1, 2. No, a kick out. Oh, wait a minute. Enzo got that uppercut on Joe Lloyd. What the hell happened there? Anyways. Up and over it goes. Sheffield. Scorpion death drops him down. Oh, the boot to the face. Catch into the grapple. Lifts him up. The exploder suplex there. And now Nolan getting in. Super kick by Hopkins. Wait a minute. Oh, he's deciding to get out of the matchup after that super kick and his swap of the arm or whatever. Oh, wait a minute, stunner! 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2, even though Matt Bailey clearly broke it up. Nolan Hopkins now in. On the outside. The key crusher and Hopkins from the top. Double foot stomp. Nobody there to stop the pin. 1, 2, no. Oh, caught him with a powerbomb. Hopkins up on the shoulders for the roll into the fisherman. The fireman carrying the Michinoku driver. 1, 2, no. Quickly transition into the armbar. Could go for the tap out, but no, a breakup of the hold. Oh, sending Joe out of the ring as Nolan captures the waist into that face buster there. And the running knee to the side of the head. Again, I'm surprised there's no one bearing the crimson mask here tonight. And the stunner once again. All the way across the ring. 1, 2, and a breakup. And Bayley took out the ref momentarily there as the referee doesn't stay down for 2 seconds ever. Now the gut buster on the knee. Follows with the senton once again. Philip Sheffield catches. No, but the forearm to the face. Roll around into the neck. Oh, reverses into a neck breaker of his own. Oh, he tried to tag, but no one was paying attention. Got DDTs him. Nolan Hopkins just randomly inserting himself in the matchup at various times in this one. The right hand, left, and right. Keeps going. Exploder again. Carmelo looking to tag to Joe Lloyd here. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, and a breakup at 2 is Philip Sheffield. Definitely feeling the effects of this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Lloyd distracted by Bayley once again. Oh, he threw me off. He went for the springboard instead. Blocks the kick. Philip Sheffield needs to do something with a dragon suplex. That could be enough. It's 3 on 2 right now as Enzo gets caught with a Sister Abigail. 1, 2, no. By Joe. Tags Carmelo back in. He's going to hit him with a stunner. Plants him down right in front of his own teammates. 1, 2, and a breakup, of course. He said, fuck it, I'll do it again. Over the kick blocked this time by San Martino and the German suplex. Lifts up Carmella for a big Uranagi. 1. And of course the breakup is right there because Joe is literally next to the pin, but a gut wrench suplex there by Enzo. Bayley gets tagged in. Carmelo with a boot lift to the face. Elbows to the gut. All 6 members standing at least. For the moment as the gut wrench, no, reverses, goes behind, sends him in the buckle. Another kick to the face there. Wait a minute, he's going to the top rope. Or the bottom. Springboard into the moonsault, and now a springboard from the middle. And from the top, another moonsault in the cover. 1, 2, no. The urgency was there. All members of All Arkham Rejects on the apron. Oh, wait a minute. The stunner. 1, 2, 3. All Arkham Rejects pick up the win and on main event and continue to round 2 of the Trios Championship Tournament. Congrats to All Arkham Rejects. That was one hell of a matchup. It started to get really, really down to the wire. Very close calls. However, All Arkham Rejects coming out the victors tonight. But of course, next week we have the exiled members, Brandon Alexander, Justice Stone, and the returning Roy Pierce versus Joe Blade Mamba and Jonathan Ray. And then, of course, our final match of the Trios tournament for the first round is Clergy versus the Scumbags. So, thank you for watching. I want to thank our partners also, Joshi Star Wrestling, Battlefront Industry, LGF, and WPW. Check them all out. And good night.